No.
Who do you kick with right now?
Myself.
Just yourself?
Myself. Yeah, and program people. That's about it.
Because you're in school right now?
No, in AA.
Oh.
In AA people.
You went to AA?
Yeah, dude. I have almost 15 months sober.
What made you go into AA?
So, I stopped partying every single day to like try to get my work schedule focused, and then I would still party on the weekends, and I would come in hungover from work and not be able to do my job. I almost got fired, and so then I stopped partying on the weekends, and I would do it that was like beginning of 2018. What are we in 2020? We're at the end of 2020. So yeah, so the beginning of 2019, I stopped like partying like full time, like all the time, and that's really when I think like I dropped off the map. It was the beginning of 2019, because I stopped hanging out with you and with Alex, and just kind of was like, and then something really shitty family-wise happened later in the year, and then I started like drinking to numb that, and that's when I was like, I have to stop, because if I don't, I'm gonna get myself in trouble. It's gonna affect my future, and like this is where it really starts going downhill. So I was like, this is the point at which I need to stop. And my brother was in AA at the time, and I was like, I need to go to a meeting, and even though I didn't want to go, I was like, it's my only option. So yeah.
Has AA helped? What even is AA?
AA is simply a group of people getting together, and we work through a program called the 12 Steps. And through the process of doing those 12 steps, each one is a different thing. Each one has a different purpose. But through the process of doing the 12 steps, you learn how emotionally unsober you are. So there's like, so you're like, so you know how some people, like when they stop drinking, they can go even crazier.
Yeah.
Like they become even shittier people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's being dry in our terms, in the way that me and my friends and the people I talk to, that's how I describe it, as being dry. And what the 12 steps do is they, through each process, all 12 processes, they help you heal, and remind yourself of like, because when you first get sober, all you can think about is not drinking, for example, or not doing the thing that you came to program to begin with. You know, that's all you can think about is like, I'm not going to touch that. I'm not going to touch that beer. I'm not going to, touch that substance, or I'm going to eat, or I'm going to slow down my eating, or whatever you have the issue with. That's all you focus on. And what can happen is over time you can forget the bottom that you hit before you came in, and then life is hard because for me, substances like numbed me for so long that I didn't realize how to handle emotional situations properly, or just or life in general, because I was running from it for so long. And so being sober isn't just about not using. It's about like done right, because people do it the other way, but done right, it's really about learning how to be functional again, and learning how to feel your own emotions, and learning about how to interact with people properly, and things like that. And the longer what it really comes down to is the length of sobriety isn't really a big deal. It's how many big upturns you've had in your life and how you've dealt with them. Like if you've had a lot of like drama go on, or like maybe like a father died, or and then you're sober in that instance, there's a choice you have, whether it's like work through the feelings or drink again. And the more that you choose to work through the feelings, the more the better like you become in a way. So it's hard to explain, but that's the best that I can do to explain that point. So
Is there so you're like happy you went through it? Is there like a end date or anything like that?
the end date's when you die.
Really?
I will forever be because if I ever stop reminding myself of how bad it was, I'll forget it and I'll be like, it's fine, and then eventually I'll throw everything away again just to keep drinking. Or
Would you ever drink again?
no, I can't.
Never?
Never again. Because 1 leads to 2, and 2 leads to 3, and 3 leads to being fucked up, and then I can't stop. Because then I have a hangover the next day, and then in order to get rid of the hangover, you gotta drink in the morning. That's what it leads to.